Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. And Taurus, this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week of January 27th to February the 2nd. This week, Taurus, we have the Take a Break Oracle card. We have the Moon, the Three of Cups, the Ace of Wands, Two of Cups, Temperance, and the Six of Cups. So lots of cups energy here. Yeah, I know Temperance isn't technically cups, but you know, it kind of is in the realm of emotions and healing and balancing. So, you know, that is really the realm that we're delving into this week. There's definitely a theme of becoming whole again and integrating, getting yourself ready to receive, because there's a passionate offer about to come in. It's going to be cause to celebrate, and it could just be that soulmate or deep friendship or connection you've been looking for. So first of all, let's start off with the Take a Break Oracle card. It definitely fits in with that Temperance energy. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. It's okay to take a break and enjoy your creations, to take a moment from your busy schedule, to get off the treadmill of life, to appreciate and acknowledge all that you have created, achieved, released or experienced before rushing on to the next thing, to be in the moment and enjoy where you are, to take a breath and regather your mind, body and spirit, to recalibrate, appreciate, celebrate, to decide what you really want and what you really want to experience next. If you take a moment, you are not going to miss out. Well, I mean, two of those key words there, you know, recalibrate and celebrate. I mean, Temperance is basically the energy of recalibration, and the Three of Cups is the energy of celebration. So this is really telling you that it's time for you to take a step back this week. It's time for you to focus on you and get yourself back into a position where you're emotionally balanced. And, you know, it's from that place, you know, when we're feeling good, that we really attract those new beginnings into our lives. And this is exactly where I was called to start in your recent past with the Moon and Temperance energies, guys. Very, very powerful cards. And, you know, these two cards are telling me that there is a period of recalibration that is required, of regeneration, recovery, healing. Now, the Moon, you know, has many meanings, but in my opinion, in this reading, the Moon is about you becoming whole again. You know, we have the wild wolf, and the tame dog here. And these can indicate the different sides of you. So it's like your subconscious and conscious, your shadow side and your ego side. And it's about now getting those into balance, where previously in the past, maybe some of you weren't quite in balance in that way. Some of you might have been in a situation that was forcing you to operate or live from your shadow side a bit more, from your darkness, maybe connecting with some kind of devil energy, toxicity, you know, addiction, debt, codependency, those kinds of things, or from the ego, maybe materialism, maybe too much emphasis on external appearances, you know, very, very strong mind, that kind of thing. So you're really being called to integrate more with your higher self, with your intuition, heart space, and that can, you know, be encouraged by connecting with nature, by doing body work, just by spending some time alone, journaling and reflecting. You're really being asked to integrate those two forces within ourselves, because when we do integrate them, that's when we become whole, and that's when often a path forward illuminates for us, because, you know, we are more strongly on our life path and connected with our purpose when we are operating from that whole. And Temperance, yeah, the great recalibrator, she balances the emotional waters of life in those cups. And again, the same, very similar theme. Through doing that, you know, that's when that new beginning, that new dawn or day rises on the horizon and illuminates the path. So this is really strongly saying to me that there's some kind of internal rebalancing needing to happen in order for you to walk your next path. That's when that journey is going to open up for you. Temperance also talks about becoming stable. She wears that equilateral triangle on her gown because that is the most stable structure. It doesn't matter what side you push on, it's not going to collapse. For me, I like to think of the three sides as your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. And when they are all in sync and, you know, balanced, that's when we can get that sense of being whole. And there is a sense of guidance and being looked after by your spiritual guides or whatever you believe in while you're going through this process. And the angel's got one foot in the water here and one on the earth. So for me, this means that you'll be able to go about your earthly tasks, even if you might have one foot in the emotional waters of life this week, even though you might be feeling the emotions and that sort of thing. You're going to get through this and you're going to emerge a greater than the sum of the parts. If you were operating from just ego or shadow side, you're bringing it all together, and it's going to make you so much more of a force to be reckoned with. It's going to get you into a place where you can receive again as well. That's what I'm seeing with the Six of Cups. But we'll come to that. There is a new beginning waiting to come. And I think this is, at the end of this path that we see illuminating here. Once you're able to walk that new path, this is what's at the end of it, the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands can be you reestablishing your sense of energy, invigoration, and enthusiasm for life again. It can be a passionate offer, and I am really sensing that with the Six of Cups and the Two of Cups in the reading. It talks about a lot of growth, growing spiritually through this kind of integration process. It's a little bit like internal alchemy that's going to go on here. So there is a passionate new offer. It could be a new romance that is bursting to come in for you. We'll bring the Six of Cups in now. So, it can be somebody from the past. The Six of Cups does talk about somebody coming back, or somebody that you've already known, in your network, that somehow you might look at them in a different way, in a different light, in a different way this week, and think, hang on a minute, I think I'm attracted to this person, or I think there's actually something there. Could be a feeling like that. It can also be reconnecting with your own sense of self-love and your inner child, a return to innocence, maybe after not being in a situation that took you in the other direction, took you in those depths of your shadow side. But again, it's about, when you are open to receive, that's when the opportunities come in. And the opportunities, it is emotional fulfillment. We're in the Suit of Cups here, and it's showing me that this offering of love has the ability to really grow and develop abundantly, because these cups are blooming and overflowing. It's a really, really beautiful offer of love. So make sure you accept it. If you're being offered it this week, don't let that person get away. How many of you have ever noticed that little man in the background there who's walking away? So it means if we're not open to receive, sometimes we can miss it. So that's why it's really important to do the inner work first, so that we're in the right place when it comes in and we can embrace it. And embrace it, I hope you will, Taurus. We have the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups here. So for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, this new beginning is going to be in love or deep connected friendship. There is the possibility it can be in the work realm, finding that perfect person to collaborate with, the beautiful new work colleague at your new job. However, I do feel for most of you it's a romantic connection. It's possible it's a water sign. We've got strong Pisces here, Scorpio, Cancer, or Leo as well. This is the soulmate card. It is the twin flame card. It really is the card that people want to see in a reading when we're talking about love, because it's love that goes the distance. And with the Three of Cups here, I think you're going to be having a lot of fun. If you've needed to take a break, you might have been feeling quite burnt out. Maybe you've been going through a period of really hard work or come out of a darker time. Well, the lighter times are coming, and there's going to be cause to celebrate with that Three of Cups. And what I love about the Three of Cups in relation to the Six of Cups is here we have cups that are overflowing with these blooms, and then in your future position we have people that are reaping the harvest. So it actually says that this is a love that can bear fruit, that can give back to you, that can be abundant. And you're going to be celebrating. Maybe you're going to be building a beautiful new friendship group with this person. That's really, really beautiful energy. So I have high hopes for a love connection for some of you this week. or maybe just the startings of it, the seeds, because those Aces of Wands, remember, they are the pure potential, the seeds. We do need to take inspired action in order to grow them. So make sure if somebody that you're attracted to, you notice them, or they ask you out, or you meet a new friend, you know, go along with it. Go along with it. Don't let that one get away. Okay, Taurus, short and sweet reading. I hope it's a great week for you. Do keep in mind it's a general reading, so it won't be for every one of you guys. Feel free to leave me a comment. Always love to know how it's playing out in your daily life, and I'll see you back here next week for another reading.